I'm your co-host, the infamous D Gutter, the co-host, the Quiet Storm Curtis, and today's topic is addressing the fallen black manosphere. Now, I'm gonna wait 2 minutes, so therefore have people start to join my live stream. What's up, everybody? I'm your co-host, the infamous D Gutter of the Quiet Storm Curtis, and today's topic is addressing the fallen black manosphere. Say is not so. Say is not so. I was watching the Kenneth Thomas live stream, and Minister Jap, he showed a video of Minister Jap getting knocked out. Oh man, that was epic. That was epic. And you know what? See, most of y'all people don't know. Majority, this is how you know you're getting set up. Which is Kenneth Thomas already talked about. He gave an example how you getting set up. If you see a group of men, right, a group of black men, he giggling and going along, and they got their phone out, that's a world star moment. That's a world star moment. And then all I just see Minister Jack stand up to a guy that's only 2 inches shorter than him, and then he's like in the guy's face. I'm like saying, Jack, first thing first, if you study on any self-defense, you never get up close on any man's face. Why? Because you don't know what direction his hand's at. You don't know where he's going to hit you, the right or left. You keep a certain distance, arm length, and you watch that man's hands. You don't watch his eyes. You watch that man's hands, because the first thing going to hit you is not his eyes, his hands. And all I just saw, that little guy hit him with that right, and Minister Jab, you is so lucky that second hand didn't connect. When he hit you with that strong right, and you went down, he got the other hand. He would have hit you with the 1-2, and you got knocked out with the one hitter quitter. Oh man, yo, Jack, you have a glass jaw. You have a glass jaw. Jab, you're my man. And I don't always agree with everything you say, but one thing I like about you, you're a stand-up man. I'm not dissing you, Jab, and I know you're quick to deny and say that's not you. But we got voice recognition. We got the audio. And all I'm just saying, why you stood up in that man's face? You know you in Chicago. Chicago going through hard times. They have the highest unemployment rate. So a lot of young men are very angry, frustrated, violent. And you know how most of y'all get down there, y'all shackle with these women. And these women pretty much don't need you, because they got assistant program. So they're kicking you out the house. So now you homeless, jobless. How you expect the man gonna react? He's going to respond to you violently. And all you just say, chill? Dude, what you need to do, you need to stop blocking and stop blocking. If you can't block, weed to the left, weed to the right. You know what I'm saying? Dude, come on. You gotta have some self-defense, Jack. You just can't be standing today in these young men's faces and staring them down. You can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. I don't know when your mind was at. I don't know. Maybe you thought pretty much because you 2 inches taller than the guy, you think it's that ain't nothing. That don't mean nothing, because once he start hitting you with that 1-2, and just like Kenneth Thomas say, they watch a lot of MMA fights. a lot of what's that? United Federal Championship, the UFC. So a lot of these young men, you know, they take it, they pretty much now they defend themselves. So you just can't come up to them and show your size and say chill. They're gonna put their hands on you. Yo, that's epic. That's a good one, Kenneth Thomas, man. That's a good one. Woo! That's a good one. All I got to say isn't so. Please say it isn't so, Minister Jack, that you got knocked out with the one-hitter quitter. And you were just laid out. Also, I want to talk about the situation with Grinch. Now, Grinch got a book called Miseducated Black Man. Grinch, I'm going to give you a wake-up call. We're not longer the minority no more. We are minority no more. You know what it's called, Grinch? It's called integration. Integration, Grinch. They don't need a black man no more. I talk about this on my previous talk show. How these immigrants coming in and taking. And Grinch, before you start getting on the bandwagon of the disadvantage of black men and this and that and the third, you also tell these young black men, try not to be a convicted criminal. Try not to get arrested. Because these immigrants are coming in. See, most people think these immigrants got criminal records of coming in illegally. Most of these immigrants, I'm talking about the immigrants that come through as a citizen. Their records are clean as a whistle. And they take full advantage of this civil right, this civil right that we got over here, United States of America, which is our forefathers set up for. So therefore, we have the opportunity to grow, have the opportunity for employment, have an opportunity for housing, have an opportunity for jobs. Are taking full advantage of this, Grinch. They coming in clean with a work visa with no felonies. They ain't got caught in the bureaucracy as our black men get caught up today, getting locked up, they coming in clean. And I'm sorry, Grinch, none of this, the shameful tactics that the black women use on us doesn't work on them. Because the first thing they're going to tell you, they're not black. And I got proof. I got a job. I work at a city job. And I could tell you, we only got 4 black people, 4 black American people. The rest is all immigrants. And my boss said, you know, it's pretty much, he told me, I like the kid. The kid was black. He said, I like the kid, but he can't pass the drug test. And some of these immigrants, you think these immigrants are criminals on drugs? No, they're not. They come in clean, baby. They come in with 0 felonies. They got no habits. They don't smoke. They don't drink. And they take full advantage of this civil right system of ours that our forefathers set for, which is Dr. King, Malcolm X, our fathers that set the civil rights for us, for equal equality. And they take full advantage of it. And also the list goes on and on and on. So just to touch upon, on your book, the reason why your book do terribly, Grinch, and it's got low sales, because you're missing the whole problem. You kept it specific to one group. And I'm keeping honest with you. They don't really need us black. They don't really need us black people, especially black men. They really don't need us. You know what's called integration. Immigrants with working visas that could pass a drug test, that don't have a criminal record. wasn't raised in a single household, didn't get caught up in the traditional bureaucracy or in and out of or in and out of jail with a record, with their hands out, begging for begging, not for a chance, just begging. That's why your book flopped, because you haven't addressed the full issue. It's not going to, like I said before, we're not longer the minorities, Grinch. We're not longer the minority no more. No, it's called integration. And I want to talk about the Dotson of BGS. I give it to you, Kingdom Thomas. Boy, you back to back. First Dotson, which is Jap. Now you dot AngryMan. Now you dot BGS. And I was surprised the way BGS look. Because BGS always call himself the selective male. Now to me, a selective male, see, I'm not colorblind. I don't go by looks. I pretty much go by your physique. Now, selective guy to me is someone that goes to gym 5 days a week. Someone that watch what's going in his body. He don't look like you, BGS, with a fat face, looking all pudgy. And you bullheaded. That's not a select guy, that's an old man. And like I said before, you 54 years of age. And you probably much older. You probably 60 now, because that's going way back in, what, a couple years back when he showed that picture. You probably 60 now. It's just the black manosphere is falling down and is crumbling. And AngryMan, why you think you in charge of everything? Why you think you that's a problem with black men. Black men always think it's one man in charge. Doesn't work that way, because you have no control of nobody but yourself, AngryMan. How you say you want to disassemble the black manosphere? They didn't even listen to you, AngryMan, because if they would listen to you, BGS went and got dots. Jack went and got dots. BGS went and got dots. And other your members went and got dots. Instead of the knowledge, there is a problem with the black manosphere. This is your problem. Black man's the one Dotson. It's not the black man that's Dotson. It's your stupidity, logic, your stupidity, philosophy, a way of life. It doesn't make no sense. And if any black man listen to this man, AngryMan, you short. With the piece of the puzzle missing. And you know what's sad? A lot of men listen to these BGS, AngryMan, and Grinch, and they implement that in their relationships, in their jobs. But then once it fall down, once it break down, once you get fired from your job, once your relationship is pretty much is broken, who are you gonna blame? Most of the guys in the manosphere got pieces. And worry about Dotson. Let me tell you something about Dotson. Dotson only work if you pretty much deceive the public. That's where Dotson works. If someone dots you, that means you deceive the public. If you're a person that got an avatar face, that's deceiving the public. If you're a person that pretty much don't stand behind your statement and always deflect and always backpedaling, that's deceiving the public. That's why the black manosphere is pretty much crumbling. It's crumbling. And angry man, I'm gonna say it again. You had no control of anybody but yourself. How you say you're gonna disassemble the black? Who is you? Nobody listen to you. And black man, I know y'all. I know you pretty much. Y'all set in your ways. Y'all like your certain people on live stream. But if any man don't allow you to debunk them on a live stream, they're not for you. If any man don't allow you to debunk his BS philosophy, if he don't allow you to challenge or debunk, his live stream is not for you. And the only reason why I say that, people, because he had to respect other people's opinion. Not everybody think in one unison. That's what make America great. It's called freedom of speech. You can express the way you feel. It's dangerous when one person think alike. That's dangerous. You know what that called? That called a cult. A cult. That's why the black manosphere is pretty much falling. And also, Grinch, I want to say this, Grinch. I know AngryMan's your boy, and he tried to save you, and your channel did got flagged, but sub to sub is not working. Grinch, look in my eyes. Sub to sub is not working no more. YouTube guidelines changed the policy. Nobody from a different... Hold on. I just hate when people interrupt my live stream. Hold on, people. Give me 1 minute. Somebody interrupt my live stream. Hold on, people. I just hate when people interrupt my live stream and call me during the video. Now, getting back to what I say. Sub to sub, Grinch, it don't work no more. It don't work no more because YouTube had changed their policy. So no matter how many times AngryMan say we got 200 people in the live chat, everybody let's subscribe to Grinch channel. It doesn't work that way. Sub doesn't work anymore because YouTube had changed their policy. It's just crazy. That's the reason why the black manosphere is crumbling and is falling. That's the reason why the black manosphere is crumbling and is falling. And BGS, BGS. Damn, bro, I understand how the way you flow. I try to read you out, but dude, if you're ashamed of your appearance and you use an avatar that doesn't look nothing like you, then how people could trust your word? But this is to think about. If a man in his 60s now, BGSU, is ashamed of his own appearance, then how they gonna take your word? Anybody take his word asinine. It's asinine. You're a fool. And you know the reason why this man hides identity? Because he worked with the Post Service. He's a mail carrier. He worked with the United States Postal Service. He's a mail carrier. He don't want to come back to his job, everything. But then again, I say to myself, well, wait a minute, everything's facts and it's backed up behind research, and you stand behind your speak, why are you worrying about being exposed and losing everything? But black man, he wants you to Pretty much, he put the bear on your back and want you to continue his crusade, and while he fall back to his safe haven. Y'all gotta wake up, black man. That's just crazy. Y'all gotta wake up. That is crazy. What I got to say? Say it isn't so. Oh my. Jap got knocked out with the one-hitter quitter. Damn. Damn, Kenneth. Damn, Kenneth Thomas. Woo, you got some good content, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That content stopped a lot of people from putting up their stuff. That's some good content, Kenneth Thomas. That's some, and you do research. You do research, and you 100, and you keep it funky. You keep it 100%. You keep it funky over there. I like that young man. He got a lot of potential, you know. Well, that's the end of my live stream, and unfortunately, my producer, which is Storm, can't be here today because he's at work, and I'll go to work in a couple hours, but I'm just gonna continue giving y'all good content. And also, we need your guys to donate. Go to our YouTube homepage, right? And click on the donation button. Buy me a cup of coffee for $1. Me, Storm, I'm about to ask for me, Storm, my bad. As per me, the entertainer D Gutter and my producer Storm, we both thank you. Deuces, and I'm out.